How to literally slow down time. I'm not joking. I'm gonna jump right into it in a second. Let me preface. My name is Armani. I'm 22 years old. Just turned 22 about 2 days ago. And yeah, I'm just making this basically for myself to look back on. And also people like me, people who are very passionate about learning more, growing, the typical self-development, but also looking into the more esoteric and spiritual sides of things. I really want to give some realness here. I feel like I can give some realness. I will not record, I will not post anything if it isn't real and if it isn't resonating with me. And yeah, man, I don't think anyone really puts emphasis onto the spiritual side of things, the more subconscious mind side of things. That's what I'm really into, and how that is basically the basis of reality. That's the fabric of reality. Everything starts in the mind, everything starts in that spiritual reality, right? So let me get into it. How to literally slow down time. Alright, this sounds crazy, innit? The title sounds hella clickbaity, but no. Alright, breathe in, breathe out. Let me give you a thought experiment. Remember when you were a kid, right? Remember back when you were 12, 13 years old, maybe even 8 or 10, when life had a vibrancy to it. Everything was just colourful and buoyant, and you felt like a moment could last for an infinity. Like you could just sit in a moment like it's an ocean of just experience, right? Just shit was beautiful. You felt like you were holding the hand of time and leading it to where you wanted to go, instead of time literally dragging you. Because I know I've been feeling like that lately, like the past few years. Ever since my teenage years, and especially in school, I feel like time's just been dragging me along, and I've been trying to play catch up with it. And I'm looking back and I'm like, yo, where's all that time gone? Where has all those years gone? How the fuck am I 22, bro? I was 17 last week. Do you know what I mean? If you can relate to this, you need this advice. You were meant to see this, because I literally have one fucking subscriber, and that's my best friend, right? So if you're seeing this right now, you're meant to see this. Alright. So the main question we need to ask here is, why? So when life didn't feel like you were skipping cutscenes, why did life feel like that and it doesn't anymore? Now, number one, like you mentioned before, life was pure back then. Now this is because we're experiencing everything for the first time. And when you're seeing things for the first time, you're very present, you're sitting in the experience, you're not outside of it. Now you might be thinking, I can't do this anymore because my mind's already filled up with all these memories, I'm older now. With your phone, you're basically seeing everything at a glance anyway, so it's hard to have new experiences. You're wrong. You can literally rewire your mind and your subconscious mind to get that purity back, to see that vibrant, to treat everything like it's a new experience, to literally become a fucking student of the world again, to reclaim and tap into your inner child again, which is very important. Now, this may seem very generic, but think about it like this. Think about all the memories you've ever had in your fucking life, right? You were present for every single one of those memories. That's why you remember it. It's when you were present in the moment and you felt the emotion and you sat in the emotion. Why do you think in school we didn't really learn anything? Nothing really stuck in your head. It didn't captivate your emotions. You weren't sunk into the moment. You weren't literally sitting there. You were waiting for the next moment. You were sitting in class thinking, fuck man, need to hop on with the boys tonight. Need to do this, need to do that. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Your subconscious was thinking about things and working whilst your conscious mind was trying to focus. Now, a big facet to this is our thoughts, right? Our thoughts are not us. That's the main thing. Our thoughts aren't us. And this could be a crazy concept to get your mind around, because you're thinking all you are is thoughts. Your personality was built out of thoughts. Everything is thoughts. No, it's not. Your thoughts are not you. You probably sit there and have these crazy fucking stupid thoughts about, I don't know, killing someone or doing something stupid. But do you really want to do that? No, you don't. It's just an impulse that comes through your brain. Now, Armani, how can I do this? All the happiest people in the world are all living in the same place right now. They're all in the exact same place. Where are they? The present moment, the now. They're all living in the present moment. That's where all happiness resides. Because quite frankly, it's the only thing that really exists anyway. Now fuck the words. Practical tip. How can I be more present? No woo-woo bullshit. None of this faff. Okay, meditation. But there's 3 different ways to meditate. So firstly, there's a typical, okay, I'm thinking right now, going back to my breath. Oh shit, I'm thinking again. Let me return back to my breath. That's 1 rep. Oh shit, I'm thinking. Let's go back to my breath. That's 2 reps. That's a typical form of meditation. I think it's called mindfulness meditation. You do it again and again until you go longer, till the gap increases between your presence and your thoughts, right? The second form is my favorite form, and it's observing your thoughts. So instead of trying not to have no thoughts, you're just watching it go by. So an analogy I like to use is, let's say you're sitting on a bench and there's a railroad right in front and trains are going by. Now these trains are your thoughts, right? The typical person, when a train comes by, they hop on the train and they let it carry them. Then they hop on the next train, let it carry them. So they identify with their thoughts, they become their thoughts, they're traveling with their thoughts. Whereas what you should do is sit on the bench and watch the trains go by, no matter if they're red, black, brown, big, look like a duck. I don't give a fuck what the thought is. If the thought is insane, crazy, sexual, energetic, you just watch the thought, right? You don't identify with it. Now this is hard at first. You're going to catch yourself going into daydreams and thinking about things. Now when you do this over time, the gap between you on the bench and your thoughts increases, so you're not identifying with them. And you can do the same thing with your emotions too. This is a great way to deal with anxiety. I'll make a video on that later. But that is the second one, which is key. I love that one. The third one is quite difficult but very doable. What you do is you just put all of your attention into the now, all of your attention onto your senses and what's on this present moment, what's in this present moment, in this experience right now. So let's say you're in a park, for example, you're sitting down, you're seeing the trees blowing, you're seeing the color of them, you're hearing the birds, you're smelling the grass, you're smelling the flowers. Now have this statement in your mind: when you think less, you experience more. You experience purely, you're most purely tapped into reality. That's when you're absorbing reality. Now this is the cool part. Over time you increase that gap so much that you could pretty much turn off your thoughts, you could turn off your brain, and then you're just experiencing pure reality. You're not experiencing the mindless chatter of your thoughts. You're just at one with the moment. The moment feels like infinity because you're totally present. You're just basking in the now, because that's all there is. The now, the present moment, never runs out. It's always here. There is no past or future. That's all projected by your mind. And if you're not identifying with your mind, then you're only identifying with the present. So there is no time. Time does not exist anymore. It's all psychological. Number 2, I'll make it quick. Get off your phone. It is literally an energy vortex. It's a portal sucking all of your life energy, your time, everything just away. Your time is going in the shitter. Remember when you were a kid and you were just sitting down reading books all day, going outside, enjoying the sun, experiencing, just going playing and shit? It felt like eternity. Now you look at your phone, it feels like 30 minutes have gone past and it's 10 p.m. So to be quite honest, a lot of this reminiscing and thinking, oh, I had so much time when I was younger. You were reminiscing to the times when you didn't have a phone, when you could think about things critically. We have no critical thinking skills. We have brain fog all the time. And that's because of this. Seriously, man. This may sound stupid, but you literally need to treat your mind like it's your child. Sometimes when it wants to do certain things, like go on your phone, go on the internet, go on social media, you need to say no. Sit down, stay put. You're not doing that today. Treat it like a little child and this toy. Just put it away, put it away, put it away. You need to treat yourself like a child. Then you can raise yourself like an adult. I go through long periods without having social media. And trust me, when your subconscious isn't occupied by fucking Kai Cenat and just dumb videos on the internet that mean nothing, that you forget after 30 seconds, then your subconscious can breathe and it can think about shit you actually want it to. You can allocate tasks to it. You can make it think like, okay, what is going to make me $1 million in a year's time? What's the next idea I need? What's the next thing I need to say to this person? How do I improve in this area? You can actually breathe, you can think, you have time, you have space. Think about all of the thousands of hours of content and scrolling, etc. you've done over the past year or two. After a day, after 30 minutes of watching it, it's disappeared from your memory. So it's literally sucking your time into the void. It's sucking your energy into the void. You're just wasting your life away. It's fucking crazy when you deep it. I'm susceptible to this. If we are genuinely being honest and conscious about this, our phone is the biggest enemy to our mind and to our success. I guarantee if you didn't have social media, you would be so much more successful, so much more abundant, your family would be free, you'd be happy, you'd be living a life. That's what life is about. It needs to be your playground again, instead of your prison. It may seem impractical to delete social media, and that's okay. Download this app called Opal if you haven't already, and basically what it does is it allows you to go on social media only after 8 p.m. So between 10 p.m. and 8 p.m. it locks off your social media. You can press snooze for like 5-10 minutes, check your socials, but it literally considerably decreases your screen time, and over time when you get used to doing it less and less and less, then you're free. But if you actually want to be extreme and legit and disciplined, just delete that shit. It's literally what I'm about to do right now anyways. Number 3, get a journal, start journaling. We think time's moving very fast sometimes because we can't remember events. I journal every single day before I go to sleep, and a lot of the time I recap events because my memory isn't the best. Now what this does is to train your mind to actually remember details in your life, to remember your feelings, your thoughts and your emotions back there. And to be honest, when you're reading a line of your journal, all of the memories flood back to that experience in time. So you could essentially use a pen and paper to create a vault of memories where you could just easily access by reading a line. Like, it's actually incredible. I checked some of my old journals and I could vividly see the experience of a one line that's very vague. Trust me, try it yourself. Best thing ever. Number 4, do new shit, do cool shit. 90% of our thoughts are the same from yesterday. Now if that's the case, it's the same from our experiences. Because if our experiences were different, we'd have different thoughts, right? A lot of us are incredibly easy to kill and are super boring. What I mean by this is our habits are so similar to the day before, we allow no space for the unknown in our lives. Now the unknown is where your perception of time expands. Think about a day when you've done 5 new activities compared to a day when you did 5 old activities. The 5 new activity day feels 10 times longer. It feels like you did 5 days in one. Now really ruminate on that fact. Try to add in new unknowns into your day, whether it be, I don't know, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, once a day. That would be incredible. Just try to add new shit. Catch yourself off guard. Don't be a boring person that does the same shit every day. Go explore the town. Go walk through the street. Go to that new place. Go to the coffee shop. Talk to that girl, XYZ. Just switch it up. Keep yourself on your toes. Last one, breathe. Simple. Everyone does it. Not many do it right. Breathe fully. And when you breathe fully, you relax your nervous system. Now when you observe society and observe yourself, most of us are living in fight or flight. Now what I mean by this is our nervous system is always spiked. It's always tense. And this is because our breathing is very shallow. And you don't realize you're doing this. When you're breathing shallow, your heart starts beating fast. Your nervous system starts firing rapidly. If you breathe properly, deep inhale and exhale down to your stomach instead of just your chest, fully activating your diaphragm, you relax into your body more, you calm down your nervous system, and then you're actually present. You're feeling your feelings, you're cognitive of your senses, you're cognitive of your surroundings, instead of being so tense and caught up within yourself. When you're so caught up within yourself, you're caught up within your mind. And like we said before, when you identify with that, you aren't experiencing true reality. It's like looking at a reflection of the sun through water or something through water. You're not actually seeing it with your naked eye. You're seeing it through something that's rippled, that isn't true, that's distorted. That's the same with your mind. You need to really relax into your body and experience the moment. Yeah, that's my first video, how to slow down time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. Give me some feedback. My first time doing this. I'm really only doing this to improve my oration and my articulation, compartmentalize my ideas, just get better at talking and stuff. And I feel like it's a good way to do so. Also, just connect with other people, just see what happens. Doubt anyone's gonna see this anyways. I only have 1 subscriber, but if they do, they do. I'll probably look back on this myself. So yeah, if anyone's watching this, thank you. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. Come on, get me past 1 subscriber. And yeah, more videos coming soon on the mind, subconscious mind, non-generic, non-BS topics and shit that actually come to mind. How I made 88 artworks in 88 days. But yeah, thank you for watching. Just need to get this out there to break the ice and stop being a bitch. I just don't want to delay this any longer. I've always wanted to do it. So here's my first one. Thank you. Bye.